Well, hello, and welcome back to the Bradcraft Show. I am your host, Bradavic. You are the audience, and this is going to be a quick and dirty episode. We're nearing the 1.6 update. It's supposed to be released on July 1st. And, you know, I've just been getting ready for the update, and that's kind of what this episode is about. It's about me showing you what I've been doing to prepare for the update, and me asking you, are you ready for the 1.6 update? So as I just wander around aimlessly here while I talk, hey, what's up with my map here? Basically, the 1.6 update is the giant horse update, as everyone's been calling it. The biggest feature that's going to be added is the horsies, but there are quite a few other little things. One thing that they're going to be adding is the leads or leashes. Now, if you want to be prepared for when the 1.6 update comes out, do you know how to make leashes? Do you have the resources necessary? Do you have string, as I have here? Do you have slime balls? I have a ton of slime balls because my little mine down below acts as sort of a slime spawner. I'll show you quickly the crafting recipe for the leads. Obviously, I can't make them yet because I don't have 1.6 installed on here. But basically what you do is you get 3 strings like so. Actually 4 strings and a slime ball, and that'll make your lead. Now these leads or leashes are used to grab non-hostile mobs. I think you can even grab hostile mobs, I'm not sure. If you got your little horsey, you can lead them around by the leash, you can tie them up to a fence post, you can grab stupid chickens, stupid cows if they won't get into their pen the way they're supposed to. Basically, it's a useful little addition. We're also going to have carpets. Do you have wool stockpiled? I don't have a whole lot yet. I just put in my sheep pen. But basically, carpets are going to be constructed. Let's pretend this is the 9x9 crafting grid. By placing 2 pieces of wool side by side, and that'll output 3 carpets. You can do them any color you want. You can only use the same color wool when you're crafting the carpets, though. So I think there's 16 different colors because there's 16 different dyes. We're also going to have horse armor. Horse armor is going to be found in chests that generate in nether fortresses, strongholds, temples, things like that, along with name tags. You'll be able to take a name tag, you'll be able to put it on a mob like a horse or a doggy, and you'll be able to name that dog. So when you hover over that mob, it'll show the name you've chosen. We also are going to have hardened clay. That's one thing I don't have any of is clay. I need to find a swamp and grab some clay. Hardened clay is going to be made using clay blocks in the furnace. You'll get a nice hardened clay, and you can make stained clay by surrounding any colored dye with hardened clay. So again, if this were the crafting grid, the dye here, hardened clay all around there. So that'll give us a lot of different options for things. We're going to have blocks of coal, which are crafted the same way as the clay. It's basically takes 9 pieces of coal to make 1 block of coal. So you'd fill up your crafting grid like this. And the good thing about that is that they will smelt 80 items, whereas 9 pieces of just individual coal will only smelt 72. So it's a more efficient way of smelting things. And it might also be nice for decorative things, stuff like that. We're also going to have hay bales. That's, again, 9 pieces of wheat will make hay. Bales. Hay bales will be used to... I don't think they're used to breed. Actually, breeding is just wheat, I believe, with the horses. But hay bales, I think, or hay itself can help horses grow, or maybe it's just a cool way of storing the wheat. I can't remember. I didn't look into it. But I've been trying to harvest some wheat, get ready for that. What else? I'm trying to think. There's some kind of like non-gameplay things. There's going to be a new resource pack system instead of the texture pack system. That's not really going to affect people much. One thing that's interesting is the food meter. If you are injured and you're healed by your food meter, that's now going to drain your food meter. I don't know, some people might not like that very much. Cool thing about carpets is that they are opaque. So let's say I had this area here covered with carpets. I could have torches under here or jack-o'-lanterns, put carpets on top of that, and even though you can't see through the carpet, the light will still pass through the carpet. So you could have hidden light sources, basically. So I put all these lanterns everywhere because I don't like having torches, you know, all over the place. I have a lot of lanterns on the floor out here, you know, like this area. And I like the decorative look of them. But if you wanted to light something and have it completely hidden, you could put a carpet over top and the light would still go through, which is quite nice. What else do we have in the update? Obviously, the main thing is the horses, the donkeys, and the mules. Horses and donkeys will be out in the wild in the plains regions. Mules are bred, just as in real life, by breeding horses and donkeys together, but then you cannot breed mules because hybrids cannot reproduce. Now, one of the main things I did to get ready for the update was construct a stable. I'll show you now. Actually, all this stuff is new too. I should give you guys a tour around. I don't think this wall existed in the last episode. This is my fancy decorative wall. This leads to my animal pens. It goes all around here. I'm not sure if the avenue of birches was done yet. Oh, it's grand. It's the avenue of birches. I constructed these birch trees myself. Just wanted to make them a little more slender and tall. Put a little cow pasture here. Cows. I'm gonna have to slaughter some of those bad boys soon. I'm running out of meat. If we go down the avenue of birches, I constructed this new bridge, which I don't think was here last time. A lot of landscaping stuff I've been doing, basically. I'm gonna avoid looking at the stable right now until I get the big reveal. Go over the bridge, you can see where I've made my sheep pen. There's creatures out and about. Gotta be on my toes. So in here, in preparation for wool gathering... Hey, you're naked, buddy. How'd you get out of your pen? I don't have any wheat to lure him back. I guess he can't get out of here anyway. Here are all my white sheep. And I guess on this side, I might divide this into other pens to put different colors that I might want to breed together. You can't mix the races of sheep. So yeah, we got the sheep ready. I think I'm going to be using a lot of wall-to-wall carpeting once the 1.6 update hits. Then, danger. Extended the roads, obviously, as you can see. That was a little hovel I made over a mine in the desert over there. Bam! But look at that! That is my stable. This is the most grand stable that has ever been constructed by a human in a video game. And that's saying something. Let me give you a tour of the stable here. Go in this little back area. It's the back entrance. One thing about the horsies is apparently they can only get through a 2-wide gate. So if you put 2 gates together, you can still walk through the middle. And I guess that's what horses can get through. So here we go. This is the back lot for the stable. This is where the horses can roam about and graze. I decided to go against the grain and do a wooden wall. I was using a lot of, you can see over there I had the stone brick and nether brick fencing. Kind of went with the stylistic look of that area, but I've got a little more rustic here. We got our wooden wall, wooden fencing on top. Had to do a little landscaping with the river and stuff. Who's over there? Zombies. Oh, I can't pass this opportunity up. Bam! Whoa, 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 he's getting close. Alright, he's dead. But now, as you can see, that is a grand stable. A little too grand, probably not necessary. In fact, it's not necessary at all. The horses don't care where they live. But I enjoyed it. This took so much wood. I cannot even begin to tell you how much wood this took, and how long it took to grow and regrow and chop and regrow and chop and regrow all the trees. I used spruce, birch, and oak in here. Didn't use any jungle wood. But as you can see, there's this central area. I kept it pretty open in here. And on either side, we have stalls for favored prized thoroughbreds that I may breed. Along this wall will be their hay bales. And they can come out here, they can gaze into the moonlight, but they have their own private little area. So 4 stalls on either side. We have a little crafting storage area here. I can store leads, maybe some hay bales and things like that. Front entrance is much like the second, except the balcony extends a little further. Oh, that's beautiful. Love the spruce wood here. And inside, close that. On either side, we have ladders leading up. Now, here, this intermediary section, even though this is all completely useless, I like the idea of up above being the hayloft. You stand up there, you go, huh! You throw bales of hay down, and you can open here and push it into individual stalls for the horsies. Of course, that's not necessary because you can just stack hay bales inside your inventory, but whatever. If we go up further into the loft, this will be filled with hay, obviously. Looks quite beautiful. It kind of has a weird Japanese sort of motif to it, or a feel to it. I didn't do that intentionally, but I guess building all the wood, this kind of reminds me of like shoji screens or tatami mats or something like that. Little balcony on either side to gaze out over my domain. Maybe take a little target practice while I'm here. There you go. That's nice. And yeah, this took a long damn time, people. I've been spending a long time getting ready for 1.6. Thought it was supposed to come out earlier, obviously. Now it's finally supposed to come out on the 1st of July. Let's jump on the roof here. You can see the amazing detail. What the? What? What happened here? Okay, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to fix that. Somehow one of my spruce steps is missing. Either I just forgot to put it in, or somebody stole it. I will place this here so I can put that step there later. But anyway, look at this. Jeez. The craftsmanship, the detail. We can stand up here as the sun rises. I built this little wall over yonder, and up above I think I'm gonna have, I don't know what I'm gonna have. I was gonna have this whole area be all the animals, so I put a pig pen there. This is gonna be, I think I'll build a chicken coop inside here, so I'll have the chickens running about, and then a chicken coop for them to nest in. And up here, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll just make a garden or something. So that's this side of my establishment. And we also have our sheep pen over there. I think on the east, I'm gonna have all my farm stuff, maybe. I haven't totally decided. And then to the, which way am I facing? Oh no, this is west. That's east. To the south, I'll have all my farm stuff. And to the east, I think I'm going to have just kind of outbuildings and decorative things, maybe a hedge maze, stuff like that. Anyway, that's for the future. But yeah, we've done a heck of a lot of landscaping out here, really getting the grounds going. And I am pleased with the progress. I am greatly anticipating the 1.6 update. I think I've done everything I can to be ready. Damn, this really bugs me. I think while I'm jabbering, I'm going to run in and grab a spruce stair to fix that thing. If you see a problem, fix it right away. Hey, how'd a wolf get in there? You spawned in that pen. These will also be little horsey pens. Hey! Yeah, I'm looking at you. Looking right... Oh! Looking right at you, buddy.
Come on! What, are you frightened?
Gotta hate Enderman. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. One thing I hate about Enderman is you can't shoot the bastards. Where'd he go? Alright, he's gone. Anyway, let's go get our spruce steps. We'll patch that little hole in the ceiling. Look at this place. Is this amazing or what? I know I shouldn't be a-tooting my own horn here, but man, this took a long time. The roof line was difficult for me. I wasn't very happy with it. Now I think it's looking all right. You can't really see from this angle. Let's run around, admire my craftsmanship. And look at this. The hedges, the walls. It's great. Hey, pigs. The avenue of birches. It's beautiful, if I don't say so myself. Look at that. Is that great or what? I love these little slit windows I made here. This would be great. Hey, what are you doing in there? Yeah. I like your hat, douche. There you go. Anyway, where was I? These little slit windows I like, just using steps on here, then blocks in the middle, steps there. This would be great for castles or things like that, like arrow slits. I'm sure somebody else has come up with that same idea in the past, but I just kind of came up with it spontaneously myself. It's called convergent evolution. We're going to run in and get our spruce steps. The next episode will definitely be me going and trying to find a horse. I also have avoided getting to using Eyes of Ender to find fortresses, because I wanted to wait until horse armor and name tags were able to spawn in the chests, because I really want a name tag, because I want to find Two Socks, my trusty wolf who sits on top of the tree, and name him, what am I looking for, Spruce? And I want to get armor for my horsies when I get my horsies. So that'll be fun. I'm trying to think of anything else in the 1.6 update that you guys need to know about. Did I do anything on this side to show you? I can't remember. I've extended my roads a ways. I still have this temporary tree farm that got a lot of use when I was making my stable, but I need to chop this bad boy down, put my road that way. I think maybe, let me take a gander from up on this hill. Ugh, more Enderman vandalism. Oh, jeez. Do they have anything better to do? Anyway, let's see. So this is all plain. It's kind of hilly. I don't know if I have room to make a giant tree farm over here. I've got my river going through. Old man river. Yeah. Well, I'll think about that. Anyway, what was I talking about? 1.6 update? Oh, and we're fixing the ceiling too. I'm interested in the attribute system they're talking about. I'm not sure if that's just kind of command line stuff. For those of you who don't know, I guess they're instituting some sort of new attribute system for mobs, for buffs, and things like that. I'm not exactly sure how that whole thing's working. And also, I haven't heard anything else about it, but they were talking about making enemies more difficult the longer you stayed in an area, which I'm not sure how that's going to work, because even though I have torches everywhere, this is my home area, I'm in this area most of the time, enemies still spawn. It's not like they just don't spawn around here. Even though I do have torches, they just still seem to spawn, which is irritating. So if I'm constantly being harassed by super mega powerful freak monsters, that's going to be kind of annoying. So we'll see how that works. And also, I guess food is going to become much more important, because as I said, you're going to be having your food meter draining when it heals you. So I think I'm going to have to worry about food production a little bit more than I used to. Anyway, said this was going to be a short episode. Just wanted to show you what I've been doing lately. Wanted to make sure you guys are prepared for the 1.6 update. I'm sure most of you have your stables constructed, and they're just as good as mine.
Not bloody likely.
Ah, it's a beautiful day in Minecraft. Well, yeah, I think that's about it. Short episode, gearing up for 1.6. Next episode, we are going to run into the wild. I need to find an unspoiled area of plains that I haven't explored. I've been sticking close to home because I don't want to explore anything. I don't want anything to load until the update is fresh. So hopefully we won't have to trek forever to find horses next time. But we'll save that for another day. I think it's Monday, July 1st, that the update comes out. So that is when I will see you. Until then, I have been Bradavic. This has been the Bradcraft Show. You have been the audience. Good day.